So this is the iconic bridge where made a excellent, excellent. Guys, I met an interesting person. His name is Fahad, actually Indian roots but living in Dubai. And yeah, we met in a hostel, which is definitely good for people making new friends. As I always say, skip hotels.
For sure, man, for sure. I mean, like if you are someone who wants to network, meet new people, and just have fun time while you're traveling and not be alone, because hotels can make you lonely, but hostels, dude, like they are always like going to show you new people from all over the world.
One of the biggest reason that I also prefer to stay at a hostel, because you are going to have the best time of your life. You're going to meet a lot of people that you never met before.
You don't know this song? No, I don't. You know?
Like you can meet, I don't know, your next partner, your next traveler. You can meet your next, I don't know. It's amazing. Hostels are much recommended.
Absolutely. So yeah, we made a lot of nationalities here. For example, I'll introduce later on with my Spanish friend and people from other countries. So Fahad, what inspired you to? I mean, you said you've been traveling since last 8 months. What inspired you to travel?
Man, honestly, I mean, I felt like I've been so I was in Dubai and living in Dubai and all of that, and I felt like I've been just chasing a lot of financial goals and missing myself. I happen to be a born adventurer, so I wasn't doing much of adventure back in Dubai. So I really wanted to get back to adventure, and I was like, man, these financial goals don't really push me and don't really motivate me. So let's get to traveling. And initially the goal was to work and travel for like a month, two, and then come back. But then I loved it so much that I just kept on and on and on. And it's been 8 months now covering most of the GCC countries, because I really wanted to see Jordan, Syria, Egypt. Then I finally went to India, my own country, which I never went, and I backpacked for 3 months, and mind blowing. By the way, I'm not being biased here, but if you haven't been to India, you are making a big mistake. By the way, first of all, talking about hostels, like not to compare, but hostels in India are supreme. Like they are all these villa types with 80-90 people, and the vibe, guitar nights, karaoke nights every evening. It's really a great hostel experience. And also India, for its culture, and a few cities, a few places just blew my mind. So that, and then I started the European leg. I've been in Serbia, went to the south, the countryside of Serbia.
So what all you would like to suggest in Serbia if anyone comes? Because we are
Look, the number one thing that I loved about Serbia is the food. Food here, I'm a huge meat eater. I love my meat, and Serbia loves their meat. So there are like meals, there are like food like pleskavica, pasul, and then there is cevapi and many more. Just go to a good restaurant, order some meat food, you will love it.
So if you are going to Serbia or any of the Balkan cities, you can actually find this. Also, as Fahad just mentioned, you can also test this Cevapi, because I did not get a chance, but I'm going to test it the next time.
You will love it. And portion size is huge. I like to eat a lot.
So do you remember any of this food?
I love pleskavica.
Okay.
And also, I love the way they make roast veal here in Serbia. It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
So yeah, that, and then I was in the south of Serbia, the countryside of Serbia, living with a Serbian family for like 30 days, a month. Yeah. It was pretty cool, man. It was in the farm, helping them build a tree house, and living with them, eating with them, sleeping with them.
So I would like to see some of your pictures if you have. You can share with for our audience, and I'll just integrate in this clip.
Yes, and the way I found them was through workaways. So there are a lot of workaways going on here in Serbia. Just come to Belgrade. Belgrade is a great city. Come here, find a workaway, and just go.
What's a workaway?
Workaway is like an app where you can be a volunteer. So you get to volunteer and go places and help and contribute people and families.
Okay, super. And do you find it sometimes tough or some challenges in doing this backpacking?
For sure. For sure.
Could you please highlight?
For sure. There have been a lot of challenges. First of all, my bag is way too heavy. Okay. Number one. Number two, I mean, look, sometimes you don't get what you want, okay? Or you end up in situations where you don't want to be. But the point is that first of all, you need to understand that travel is the most intense way of learning. Okay. I am a college dropout. I don't choose to go to a college. Rather, I choose now to travel instead, because I see that I learn so much more on how to be and how to behave with people and know people, as opposed to just having textbook nonsense. Yeah, I think that was smart. So but there are a lot of challenges, guys, while you're traveling, and you need to be adjustable. Be like water.
And how do you manage your expenses? So like you earned and you saved and...
Yeah, like I made a bit of money in Dubai, but not a lot. But what I do is like, look, this September, now the moment we are recording this video is like June 10th, June 2022. But from September onwards, I have a contract of 6 months in Vietnam. So I'll be in Vietnam for 6 months because they're looking for foreign English speakers to teach the Vietnamese English.
Wow.
So
yeah,
2 minutes.
in a minute, yeah.
In a
Just
minute,
finish it.
So they're looking to they're looking for foreign English speakers in Vietnam. So I'll be going to Vietnam. My food and accommodation paid for, and I'll get to stay in Vietnam for 6 months and contribute and help people and teach them English. How cool is that?
That's amazing. I think I would like to have you in a live call someday in Instagram, and we can set up and we can give this ideas to our viewers who actually like to do backpacking, and that will be an inspiration for many of them.
Yeah, and guys, trust me, you don't need a lot of money to travel. Trust me on this. Like, it's very cheap to travel if you know how it's done, and of course you will pick that up once you actually travel.
Fahad has an interesting Instagram page, and I think I just mentioned that for you guys so that you can follow him. And also, I'm on Instagram. You should follow in the same name at Kish Travel World. So Fahad, all the best for your next trips to Montenegro. And
Thank you.
I see that you're having a great time. I like to see your pictures.
Yes, definitely, I will.
Nice meeting you. And
Yeah,
thanks for
sure,
your time.
man. Yeah, of course, my pleasure.
All right, guys. See you soon, and I think I'll give you a lot of tips about this.
Have a good
city.
one, guys. Ciao.
Bye.